In the month of June 626 AD, an alliance of the Avar Khanate, a coalition of Slavic tribes led by the Sasanian Empire, attacked the Eastern Roman capital of Constantinople and laid siege to the city. The invaders numbered over 80,000 strong and attacked the city. The Eastern Roman defenders fought back with over 15,000 horsemen, sailors, and imperial guardsmen. The coalition of the enemies of the empire attacked the city relentlessly. Their biggest assault occurred on June 29th when they attacked the walls. The majority of the Eastern Roman defenders were cavalry troops who had to dismount from their armored horses to man the walls against the Persians who brought along their giant siege machines. The Persian siege machines pelted the city for well over a month, but despite their constant bombardment, the defenders were inspired by their wall commander, the Patriarch of the city, Sergius, who would inspire the defenders with daily sermons along with a procession along the Theodosian walls led by the holy icon of the Virgin Mary. Eastern Roman Emperor Heraclius, who was also fighting the Persians at the same time they were besieging Constantinople, sent more cavalrymen to the city. That's why there is over 12,000 of them along the city walls. The horsemen could arrive faster to the capital, and their presence alone would inspire the defenders even more as they managed to fight their way into the city, riding past the besiegers. Meanwhile, around the city and the city walls, the Patriarch Sergius continued to preach about the invaders being heathens and that God, with the help of the Virgin Mary, will strike them down. Word got around to the surrounding areas about the invaders being heathens, and the local peasants and commoners began to harass and attack the Avar, Slavic, and Persian soldiers by any means they could. No matter how many times the invaders stormed the walls, the Eastern Roman defenders were able to fight them off. The Persians tried to bring in larger war machines, but were unable to bring them into the city due to the large presence of Eastern Romans on the European side of the Bosphorus Strait. The Avars had no idea how to properly siege a city and were easy pickings for the defenders when they tried to storm the walls. The Slavs tried to attack Constantinople by the sea, but their navy was no match for the powerful Eastern Roman fleet. The siege ended on August 7, 626 AD, when the invading Persian army was nearly wiped out when they were caught moving troops across the Bosphorus and into Constantinople on rafts. They were sunk by the Eastern Roman Navy, and many of them drowned in the sea. Around the same time, the Slavic fleet was defeated by the Eastern Roman Navy when they tried to attack the city's sea walls, while the Avars' final assault on the Theodosian walls failed as well. With these crushing defeats, the constant preaching from Sergius, and the utter demise of the Persians in Anatolia, along with the constant presence of the icon of the Virgin Mary, led to the siege being lifted. Patriarch Sergius felt that the victory was caused by the divine intervention of God, along with the help of the Virgin Mary. The icon would be later known as Our Lady of Lanchene. The defeat of the Avar, Slavic, and Persian coalition at Constantinople, along with the loss of Anatolia, would eventually lead to Emperor Heraclius defeating the Persians a couple of years later and end their threat to the Eastern Roman Empire.